And so here we go. This is step 2. Last time we looked at clicking on the create button. So we click on create, and then of course today we're creating a form. Okay, so form, a little bit like a survey monkey, I suppose, is the closest thing I would liken it to. And we're going to call our form our sample quiz. Okay, because today we're all about creating a self-marking quiz. There we go, and you get lots of different formats to choose from. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just zoom out a little bit so that we can get a little tiny bit more on the screen. And you can see all the different types of sample forms you can actually create, which are quite cool. And we're actually going to do a fish one today. And so I've selected the fish one, which is good, and I'm going to click on select. There we go, and what you'll notice now is that I've got lots of different options that I can do in terms of creating my form. So the first thing is you'll notice that it's already accepting responses. The second thing you'll notice up with the DEC version is that you do have the option of actually asking people to log in to complete the form. This is not an option you'll have with a free Gmail account at the moment, but when we do log into apps you will have this option, so therefore only people from within the DEC can complete the form, which is quite handy, and this is available to any Google Apps for Education account holders. So we're going to unclick that one because I want you to complete the form today, and we're going to start with the question which is mandatory. It has to be name in there. Really helps if you have name in there for the task that we're going to do. And I'm going to click on done. And you notice all the different types of options that you can add. So there are so many different types of options that you've got when creating a form. So if you're thinking of doing a survey for your parents or for your students, you've got lots of different ways you can do it. You can even add in video. So the way I like to look at this is you can actually create a pre and a post test. So you could insert videos and then ask them to interpret that video or an image and ask them to put a label onto that image. Or you can use it for a basic survey to ascertain responses from your parents or your students, maybe about BYOD or something like that. Or you can use text for spelling words, or multiple choice just for a quick pre-test and then post-test to see if students' understanding is improved. Now, our second mandatory question is, of course, the email question, so we need that to assist us. Okay, you could click on required question, but we're okay just using it like this at the moment. So here we go. Yep, we're going pretty well. Alright, you notice all of our other parts are on the top there. We're good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple of multiple choice questions. So the first multiple choice question I'm going to ask is, what is the correct answer? Answer to 1 plus 2. And you could give some help text if you wanted to. And I'm going to add in here 3, 5, 7, and 0. And that'll do, and I'm going to click on done, and I'm going to add one more of these multiple choice like questions, which is the colour that is used on the Australian flag. Okay, not a very well grammatized question there, but you can get the idea. So orange, blue, green, and yellow. Any one of those is on there. I think maybe there's a yellow, but not really. Only maybe also got the state flags. And I'm going to click done there. Okay, so what I've done now is if I just click on view live form, you notice another tab pops up. And you can see that that form has been created so simply and so easily. So a very simple and easy way of creating a form. If I click on view responses, you'll notice that behind every form exists a spreadsheet where your data is collected. And of course that data can be downloaded to be manipulated in Word, or you can use the inbuilt manipulation functions within Google Drive to create charts and spreadsheets and other information. And I'll show you some further functionality to that once we've done a little bit more. So we're done. Wait for the next step.